All right. So, what comes to mind when you hear the term anorexia?
Very skinny person just like me, and they eat no food.
Perfectionists.
Skinny.
Skinny people.
I think about people who just, feel like they're struggling in life and they take it out by not eating. And like I feel like they can't control it sometimes, but like they just don't want to eat, and it's like concerning because it hurts their body.
Very skinny people.
Someone who's skinny, like too skinny.
It's a disease where people starve themselves.
Skinny.
When I think of anorexia, I think of the runway models who are like, you can like see their ribs and stuff, and it's gross. And like, they're really skinny and it's a problem. Like, they could die because of that, but they're choosing not to eat.
What comes to mind when you think the term bulimia?
People throwing up.
Not a clue. I don't know what it is.
I think about another eating disorder
Throwing up.
where, you make yourself throw up and you don't really want to eat, and you feel ashamed about it. You're at like a Thanksgiving dinner and you're not really giving thanks because all you're thinking about is, why am I eating this? And then you go in the bathroom, you make yourself throw up, and it harms yourself.
People forcing themselves to puke to make their look more appealing.
Ugh.
When people throw up after they eat.
Like a McDonald's disease or something.
No.
Like depression, maybe? Self-hatred.
My knowledge on bulimia is when someone forces themselves to throw up in order to be skinnier.
Do you know what binge eating disorder is?
Eating a lot of food at one time.
I believe so.
Binge eating is when you take out all your problems by just eating a whole bunch of food in like a short period of time, and it's pretty bad.
Well, I know you can binge Netflix. That means you probably keep on eating the same food.
It's like when you just eat a lot of junk all at once. You can have a normal diet or you can starve yourself, but then all of a sudden you just binge.
Isn't it where you eat a lot?
Yeah, it's when you eat too much.
No.
I think it's when someone eats a lot of food in a certain amount of time and then they force themselves to throw up.
Do you think eating disorders are a real mental illness?
Yes, I definitely do. Yes, I think they're a real mental illness.
Yeah.
I do not think eating disorders are a real mental illness.
Yes, because you can definitely die from them, and they can definitely make you sick.
Yes.
No, I don't think that eating disorders are real mental illnesses.
No?
Absolutely.
I mean, I think there's such a stigma around the fact that people are uneducated about eating disorders. I mean, people think that just because someone's starving themselves, it means they want to do it, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're happy doing it, and it doesn't necessarily mean they can stop. Because it's something that people feel insecure about, and it comes from society, and I think that they think that there are these standards that they need to live up to, and so they result to an eating disorder.
They're not a real mental illness because they're choosing to do this. Although they might not really be in control of it, they can still choose to eat.
I think they're a symptom of a bigger problem.
A lot of people don't take it really seriously, but I think it is like an issue.